Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as a Florida Stoneman, and today I'm going to be doing a very important day for you. Now, I am packed with energy. I am full of fire. I'm full of life. Today the moon enters fiery Aries, and I do have an extra fire about me today, so if I seem extra fiery, it's to help you guys get on track and help you guys achieve your goals. It is April 17th, and I'm going to teach you how to take control of your reality. Now, society will teach us that we have to go with the flow of things. That's why so many of you are stuck. I'm gonna start it off with a hit. This is why you guys are stuck. You guys are nice, assuming some of you guys are nice people. Let's say you are nice. You are the nicest person in the entire world. Maybe you've been asking for change for so long and you see absolutely nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the reasons you guys are not seeing change and you're just going with the flow of life. That's one of the reasons, but if you go downstream, you're going to keep going downstream until that stream runs out. That stream is our life. If we don't take control, if we don't get off the stream and go on to a different stream, maybe to one that we can actually have control of, then we're not going to see any change. We're going to be stuck. We are literally trained every single day, trained in school, trained in camp, summer camps, just everything. We are trained to just go with the flow. Just go with the direction that everyone else has taught us to go in. Just go with the flow. Yeah. And people will literally say, oh, how you doing? I'm just going with the flow. How does that go for them? For the people who are just going with the flow, they end up with the flow. They end up wherever the flow is taking them. And it's usually by the end of the flow drops off, and so do they. You don't want to just go with the flow. I'm going to give you advice that's going to change your entire reality. Your whole world will change when you take my advice. Coming from someone who has set out to achieve every single goal I set out to achieve, I always achieve it because I know the mechanisms of life. I know just the dynamics and what you have to do to be able to get where you want to be. Number one, everything starts with God. The glory goes to the Most High. You have to give him thanks. You have to give him the glory. Everything has to go through him. God is everything in everything. He's in every crystal, every root, every herb, everything. Nothing passes God. Don't ever think you can outsmart God because God is in everything. Now, the second step is you have to ask for it. A lot of you just don't have something because you didn't ask for it. You flat out didn't ask. For certain family members who wanted to go to Brazil, they were just the ones who wanted to go and asked are the ones who actually got there. The ones who didn't are the ones who didn't get there. Now, for just anything at all, things start with asking. Ask the Creator what you would like. What would you like? State your intentions. State what you would like. State where you would want to be. If you don't know, then that's the problem. If someone asks you flat out, okay, you're in debt for school, right? Okay, you have to name it down to a penny how much money you desire. Down to a penny. If you just walk up and you say, I don't know, some money to pay for school or tuition, that doesn't do it. That doesn't cut it. If you notice people who have manifested winning the lottery down to an exact number, they've manifested it down to an exact number because they asked for down to the exact number. That's why it didn't even surprise some of them, because they were like, okay, there was one woman, she's like, oh, I would like $77 million and 660, something like that. She named it down to a T, and she got exactly what she asked for because she asked. Now, we have the power to change our entire reality, but some of you are so subtle in just going with the flow. Maybe you didn't ask because you're shy. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're shy, get out of your shell because you'll be stuck in the shell, and the shell is just where you'll be at. You'll just be in the shell forever. And you can't survive if you're just stuck in the shell. Maybe you'll get by, but do you just want to get by? Or do you want to take control of your reality, manifest the life you desire? It could be anything. It does not matter. It could be with perfect health. This could be with pain in your body. This could be with anything. If you want a job, guess what? Take charge. Now that you've asked, maybe you said, okay, God, can you help me get this job? Can you help me get a promotion? You've asked. Now, some of you haven't even gotten to the point of asking. Ask. When you ask, you put it out there, you make your intention clear. Yes, you ask, you can fully expect it. Fully expect it. That is the key. I would like you guys to fully expect what you're asking for. It is dangerous, very dangerous, to ask for something and automatically assume that you're not going to get it. Assume that it's yours. It's already yours. That's a cheat. That's a secret. I just gave you one of the secrets and gems, the crystal gems to life. And I do have another reason I'm so passionate and fiery is I put Ruby in a choker. Ruby is the dragon. Ruby breathes fire upon just everything in life. Ruby invigorates life and passion, and I put it as a choker. And I have a new zest for life now, especially with this fiery moon in Aries. But yeah, one thing about Ruby, it's the fire-breathing dragon. It manifests everything in its sight. And it allows you to keep and protect what you have. Any psychic attack, it just breathes actual spiritual fiery upon whoever sends any kind of psychic attack. But I'm so amped up, it moves your blood around and gets you vitalized. And especially today, I had such a good workout. But I'm telling you guys, the first step is to ask. Ask for what you would like, and it's yours. It's yours. Expect it. You are your own worst enemy if you're asking for something and flat out not expecting to get it. I've seen that. I've had to correct family members on that. I said flat out, hey, you asked God for it and you don't expect it? What is that? Like, what? Like, if say, yeah, can I have a cup of coffee? Like, can I have a cup of coffee? Sure you can. Okay, I guess I thought you were not going to give me the coffee, even though, like, you felt like there was a yes coming. What are you doing? If you ask, you're going to get it. Fully expect it, and it's yours. It is already yours. Claim it. That's the next step. Claim it. Some of you who are too subtle. Maybe you're, like I said, you're a nice person. You're friendly. You're passive. You're calm. Maybe it'll come to me. No. That's not how it works. Some of you maybe sitting in the same position. Like maybe you're waiting for like when I say expect it, fully expect it. It could be with anything. This applies to anything. It applies to a job. It applies to health. It applies to love. It's there. You've asked for it. Now it's there. Fully expect it and prepare to receive it. A closed hand does not receive. How is this hand going to catch a ball? If anything, it's going to punch a ball and send the ball flying back away. That's what most of you guys are doing. Now take charge. Take charge in what you are asking for. Now that you expect it, because I assume you guys are going to expect it now, because I don't even care if it's even like just the Bible talks about a little mustard seed of faith goes so far. You don't even just a tiny bit of faith. A little tiny bit of faith will take you miles. It doesn't, just a tiny bit. Now that you expect it, even if you look half expect it, it's okay. It's already in your system that you're half expecting. Like, you've opened your horizons. Now claim it. It's yours. It's waiting for you. Even in the most ancient version of the Bible, it says, asking you shall receive. But it also says, expect the answer to be directly in front of you, because now that you asked, you've already put it out there. You've already sent your voice out. You've already made a physical vibration of your mind, of your frequencies, of your brain, and you have sent that out into the world. Now, guess what? When we talk, when we sing, whatever we say, literally... I just said, it's hitting the walls of my bedroom. It's going into the whole spiritual world is connected. You just spoke into a little microphone in the spiritual world and everything heard you. In the spiritual realm, everything can hear you. That's a little secret as well. When you're talking out loud, everything can hear you. These can hear you, those can hear you, everything in between can hear you, everything hears you. The entire spiritual world is connected. God is in everything too. So now, take charge of what you desire. Take charge. So now, if you're healing at home, if you're saying, oh, I might get better. Oh, I'm feeling sick and tired. And you know how they say, fight a cold, fight a pain, fight it. Say, nope, this is not going to take charge of me. Some of your problems is some of you have fully accepted it. You say, okay, maybe this is my life now. Maybe I'm just, like some people will have a cold and they'll have the cold for a month because they didn't fight it. Say, okay, I'm going to fight it now. This is not a part of me. This is not of me. I wasn't born with this. Let this be gone and fight it. There's always an answer. Whenever you ask, whenever you set out for an answer, the answers will appear directly in front of you. even if you're someone who feels like you're not the best person in the world, as long as you're reaching your highest potential and striving to achieve being the best version of you, you will get there. Okay? Now, yes, this is a lot of fire. This is a lot of outpour. Fully expect it. Claim it. If, let's just say you won a competition, but in order to claim the trophy, you have to show up. You have to show up. You've already expected it. Now it's... First thing you have to do is ask. Second thing is expect it. Third thing, set out and claim it. Stand up and say, this is mine. And there's no such thing as being aggressive when it comes to your goals. This is your life. What's more aggressive? You being stuck and you being in a dire situation, or you being sad or upset? Are you taking life by the gems and taking life and just literally by the gems and then controlling where your path goes? Stop going with the flow. Stop just question everything. Just fully expect it to be yours. Stop going with the flow. You guys, so many of you are stuck in your situations. Maybe this video shocked you. Good. This video is here to help you. I'm so tired of people, like, just because we are fully programmed to be stuck. We don't have, no one teaches, oh, that's being aggressive. Oh, that might, what do you call it? I'll let God do it for me. Listen, when that sea was parted open with the staff, all he had to do is hold the staff and just basically tell it to open. If he did not expect it to open, God gave him the power to open the sea. Same thing with us. We can open the sea to our lives. We can take control of our lives. It could be the biggest thing that can just get moved just by taking action and believing that we can do it. And then guess what? We can do it. There's no such thing as being too aggressive. Some people just want to fully rely on, oh, yeah, I asked, so yeah, I'll just not do anything and I'll fully expect, oh, it's not coming to me yet. Maybe I'm not being heard now. No, cut that out. Cut that out. Start being more aggressive with your own life. That's the thing. If you're not seeing the results you want to, it's because you're not being aggressive enough. Take control. Say no. No. I don't care how many wins, how many losses it takes to get to a win. I'll do all 300 losses, but that one win will keep me on top of the mountain. That one win will be the best win, and then none of the losses mean anything. Those are just a memory. Those are just a memory that doesn't even matter because you've won. You've made it to it. You've achieved whatever you set out to. You have to be aggressive. Show that you really want it and it's yours. That's what this whole video is about. I'm getting you guys amped up. This is a special moon to do this. This is a special kind of energy to do this because, the energy of the ruby, wow, I feel the dragon. I feel different levels of energy rising up in me. And I've hit 2 goals today. And, well, this week. Just knocking these goals out that are just completely impossible. Just nothing's impossible. You have the reality. You control your reality. If you ask God, and if it's in his plan, maybe you see a rejection. Well, guess what? A rejection is just a redirection and a protection. That's what it is. If you feel like you've been rejected, well, maybe if you went down this path, which maybe you wanted to go down this path, but guess what? That path is poisonous, full of poisonous people. Maybe it's full of just something really bad, and it feels like you flat out got rejected. Well, how do I deal with rejection? Well, keep trying. Just go down to the different path, and you'll still get to the end point. You're going to get there. Just fight for it. They teach you to not... Everyone teaches you. Society, schools, everything will teach you not to be aggressive about your goals. They'll teach you, oh, that's silly. Oh, you can't do that. Well, you might be able to do that if you do. Oh, you have to wait a few years. Stop that. I've achieved every single goal I've set out to achieve. I have dyslexia, and even in high school, I had one math teacher, and I'm going to say this now in case she ever watches this video. I'm sorry, but in high school, I took a math class, and I just skipped that math class every day because it was so torturous to me. And I one day had the math teacher tell me, I don't think you could pass my class if you tried. And that last semester, I literally got the highest grade. I don't even know math. I don't know math like that. Now I do, but I got the highest grade in the entire class, and there was AP students in the class. I don't know how I did it, but all it took was her telling me, yeah, you can't do that. And I'm like, ooh. Yes, I can. Don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm going to say I'm going to do it times 3. That's just the kind of person I am, and that's the kind of person I'm teaching you guys to be. You have to have that fire. An engine with no fire is a dead engine. It's not moving. If you maybe you're watching this video, you might be like, oh, maybe he's a little too aggressive. Take control of your life and you'll see the changes you want. What are your goals? If you don't have any goals, that's one big problem right there. You have to come up with goals. There's literally a process of making it very easy. 1, have a goal. 2, ask for the goal. Be as specific as possible. Have goals. Number 3, ask God. After you ask God, then expect. And then number 4, set out the claim. Take the trophy. You have to grab the You have to grab the trophy for it to be yours. Expect it to be yours, and it's already yours. Don't be subtle. If you feel like you're a nice person, you're soft, and you've been waiting for something for too long, don't be soft. Take control. Watch what being aggressive towards your goals does. Watch what happens when you decide, hey, I'm done with this. This is time for it to be my time. This is my spotlight. It might seem aggressive, but it's not. It shows your guys, oh, this person is really, they're going to take charge. They're not going to fully rely on us. They're not going to ask and not expect to receive it. When you set out and you say, yes, no matter what, I'm going to achieve this. I don't care what it is with health. This pain's going to be gone. If you think it's impossible for that pain to go away, then it's never going to go away. If you say, okay, you can fight a pain with your mind. You fully can. And what you will say, like I said, it could be a cold, a pain, a job, anything. When you say I'm in control. This is my reality. I wake up out of bed for myself every single day. This is what's going to happen, and it's going to happen. You will achieve everything you ever set out to achieve. That's the point of this video. I want to see more winners in this world. Not people being sorry, not people feeling sad for themselves. Take control of your reality. There's nothing sorry about that. When that sea was split in half, that wasn't a subtle thing. But if he said when he split that sea in half, I don't think I can do that. That's too much. Or, why can you do it for me, please? All he had to do was believe and just take action. Okay? I hope this video really helps you guys. Don't be subtle. Be aggressive. Be that crazy person. When people think you're crazy until you have new results, guess what? I was a crazy person, but when I achieved to set out everything I've ever achieved to set out, instead of her being that crazy person, oh, he's crazy, maybe he has a little too much energy, he has too much passion. Well, I achieved every single thing I set out to achieve, and now I'm unique. Even right now, with some of the goals, because I'll make goals, people say, oh, you're crazy. When I hit the goals, it's like, oh, you're unique. I had people around me who didn't want to come out with me because I have so many crystals on. Now, people are literally taking pictures with me in every single store I'm in, and now I'm being called unique, but those same people want to come around me and say, hey, let's go out. No! This is, when you get to your goals, remember just that you take charge of your reality, no matter what it is, no matter how crazy it is, even because I graduated from the University of Florida. That's a top school in Florida. I had no business being in there. I had absolutely no business. I did not know organic chemistry. And I failed the class. I retook it. I failed another class. I retook it. I got through it because I said I was going to get through it. That's it. Like I said, when it comes to take with life, don't go with the flow. Take charge. Just flat out take charge. I hope you guys are doing the same things. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Change your lives. Take control. Maybe this is what you've been needing to hear. If you have any questions, like I said, ask them in the comments. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao.